Hello there, this is Timo Kotipelto from Stratovarius and you guys are watching The Age of Metal!
Hey everyone, this is Miguel with the HML with none other of Timo Kotipelto of Stratovarius, and we are in the middle of the ocean going back to Miami at 70,000 tons of metal. And after 2 nights follow each other, seeing you 2 different times and 2 amazing shows, how do you feel that this 70,000 tons has gone for you guys?
Actually, better than I expected because you never know how it goes because it's a big festival, you know.
Right.
And there's not much time to set up your gear. Changeover time is like, I think, especially for the first night, there was a lot of technical problems. But we managed to, because we were promised that you can go like, with the changeover, you can go like 15 minutes overtime. But actually, our crew is top notch. So they are like, actually, they made it in 30 minutes or something. So we started exactly in time and finished in time. So in the end, everything worked like superbly, at least for us. And of course, it's also very nice to be on this cruise. There's so many, bands that I personally know, the guys who are playing in them, and of course, so many cool fans. So it's a nice festival.
Yeah, it's a mix of everything.
Yeah,
and it was interesting to see you guys playing one set and another set that was kind of classics with songs like SOS and like Paradise.
Yeah,
it's just interesting to see you still going back in time to those songs. It's just,
yeah, well, of course, I mean, there's a lot of fans who've been listening to us since mid-90s or something.
Probably since we were little.
Yes, since you were born.
Yes.
So it's like, of course, there's like, we need to play old classics as well, but then again, we are promoting the new album, so we try to mix the set list. And of course, now that we played 2 shows, then I think yesterday we played 4 different songs compared to the first set. So we tried to fix a little bit. So I think it's a nice mixture that there's 3 or 4 songs from the new album. And then of course the classics.
Right. Now, talking about new stuff, Eternal came out last year. And it seems a fresh Stratovarius album coming in the same line as Nemesis. How has been the reaction for Eternal so far?
Very good actually. I'd say awesome reactions because of course when you are composing the songs and when you start recording it, you never know if the fans or the critics will like it or not.
Right.
But I think the best thing is not to actually think about the reactions, but you try to do the kind of music that you love yourself, and then if you're lucky, then some other people like your songs. But then again, you never know. It's like you try to make as good songs as possible. Then, and nowadays, our band, we have like 4 composers, and then also a friend of mine, Jani Liimatainen, he's been composing with me a couple of songs. So we have like 5 guys writing instead of like 10 years ago there was only 1 guy writing.
Right.
So the situation has changed totally. But then again, it's also good because now we have like lots of variety, much more songs to choose from. And then of course, if you're lucky, if you come up with 20 songs, then maybe there's like 8 or even 10 good songs instead, like all the bullshit,
How challenging was going from, 1 guy writing to 5 guys writing? I mean, to putting the ideas together.
Well, it's like this. If there's one guy who's like super good writer, and he's like writing lots of stuff when he has the flow going on, the working flow, then of course everything goes smoothly. Yeah. But then it might happen that this one person might have a writer's block or some other problems which happen to us. Then of course if there's no songs in 5 years and there's only one guy composing, then you're like,
Right.
But then
Right.
you have more guys composing, then it's easier. If somebody's like, sorry guys, I couldn't come up with anything, then maybe other guys came up with something. So
Now, the challenge on Eternal, do you saw any channels that probably, or more specifically, what happened in Eternal that didn't happen on Nemesis?
well, I think Matthias and I talked about the new album back then, like 2 years ago. That maybe because Nemesis was, I think, to me, I might be wrong here, but I think Nemesis was for me like a little bit more progressive compared to Eternal in some ways. And then Matthias and I remember we talked about it, so maybe we don't forget the little progressive side of the band, but then we try maybe even write the songs that would in a way made Stratovarius famous, like more like old stuff, old school stuff.
Right.
And of course the thing is that we are still playing those classics because we love them. They're good songs, and then of course why not to stay loyal to our style.
Right.
But then again, of course it's also difficult to try to develop a little bit, and not just repeating yourself. But I think on Eternal we managed to do both, develop a little bit, but then also some of the songs could have been like from even like close to from Destiny or Visions albums.
Right.
So it's like a mix.
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like you feel the old Stratovarius vibe. Now, plans for 2016, and on one thing that I always kind of like seen, because I've seen Stratovarius not playing too much in the United States, to be honest, besides probably Pro Power.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to tour the United States in full force?
Well, unfortunately not right now, because the thing is that of course we are not like super popular. I know that we have fans in the States and we've been touring there a couple of times, but then it's so super expensive because the visas are getting higher and higher, the visa fees. So, and then that's the thing. But of course I'm still hoping that we could do it. At one point we've been getting some offers to do it, but maybe it would be like maybe it would make sense to make kind of a good package like a couple of other bands and then do the tour.
Probably,
but then again,
probably a hammerful Stratovarius.
That always works, yeah. They're nice guys. We've been touring with them.
Right. And
also, of course, I actually talked about Hammerfall. We're gonna play with them a show in Mexico City after this.
Nice.
And then there's also Rhapsody of Fire. I guess that's the Rhapsody that is on this cruise.
With Fabio.
Yes, with Fabio.
Yeah, right.
So also, it's like there's other possibilities. And,
you just, I mean, all those Mexicans you just make me jealous to see all those three bands. I didn't know they see it, but in the same stage, one after each other, it's just gonna be amazing.
Okay.
I just can't even think about that.
Yeah.
Now, a level of plans besides that, what else is Stratovarius doing in 2016?
Well, that's gonna be after this. That's gonna be. Well, of course, we play this Mexico City, and then we play Sao Paulo and Buenos Aires.
Nice.
And then we're gonna go back to Finland, some of the guys, and then there's summer festivals. I think the last one is actually in September in Italy. I don't remember them all, but there's festivals in Finland and abroad. But then I don't know if we will start composing, or we haven't even actually talked about it yet, but we'll see.
Definitely. Well, Timo, thank you very much. Definitely, again, great 2 shows, 2 different size in the deck pool around like the afternoon, and last night it was just amazing.
Oh,
so
thanks
definitely looking forward to see more of Stratovarius probably live. But definitely, yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.